Welcome back to part 3 of DJ Funktual's R&B collection. That's hot. We're off to a great start already. How about that? Here you go. This is Shake Your Body Down to the Ground. German pressing. Of course, I keep the record separate on that one. That's nice. Here we go. You're listening to Rainforest by Hardcastle, of course. This is Blame It on the Boogie. Yep. Don't stop till you get enough. Cannot understand why these singles did not get big sleeve love. It's ridiculous. Here's the rare unreleased track I have of Sunset Driver, sorry. It's got the Shake a Body demo as well. All the picture sleeve love I do have from Off the Wall and from the Thriller album are in this 9-pack red vinyl Michael Jackson special edition. Let's see. Can you feel it? One of the best videos. Love that video. By the Jacksons. Here's Beat It. Printed in Spain. It says Milano on the back. Beat It. Beat It, you'll notice, has the same drum beat as Let It Whip. Is that? You let me know. Pretty sure one was stolen from the other. Here's Human Nature. That's DJ Iron Mike's favorite Michael Jackson song. Extra sleeve, mint. Here we go. PYT. US picture sleeve. Here's Say Say Say. Speaking of great videos, one of the greatest videos of all time in my opinion. What is with this cartoon drawing version though of Michael and that weird thing? But anyway, that friendship broke apart when Michael Jackson took Paul's advice and bought the catalog to the Beatles. That was advice Paul McCartney gave him, and he used it against him. Kind of uncool. Here we go. And Paul just celebrated his 70th birthday the other day, too. This is Farewell My Summer Love. This is a case where Motown was upset that he was making so much money for Epic Records that they decided to get in on the Michael Jackson craze. I believe that happened to Rick Springfield as well. He was doing really well for RCA, so Atlantic, I think it was, that put out his stuff. Here's Girl, You're So Together. Again, same thing, Motown trying to cash in. I think that's a UK pressing, however. State of Shock. Michael Jackson and the Jacksons with Mick Jagger. The song I played the day Michael died, I was in a state of shock. I just thought that was an unknown song, just faded away forever. The title seemed appropriate. There's Torture. Check out this horrible sleeve. It looks like they did it at like Universal Studios. Well, they just had a little screen in the back and dressed up like they were on safari. Really whack. And then they switched over to the cloud one, changed their outfits for the body thing. I guess it was hard to get them all in the same photo shoot, but still, really bad picture sleeve performance for a wealthy family. Here we go. There's the girl whose name I can't pronounce. Saida Garrett. I Just Can't Stop Loving You is one of those singles that wasn't the strongest, but they figured the appetite for Michael Jackson was going to be so huge when the Bad album came out that they said, we put that out first, it'll go right to number 1, which it did. Much like Bad went to number 1. Yo man, ding dong. Ding dong man, yo. Here's You Knock Me Off of My Feet Now, Baby. Pretty cool video. Man in the Mirror. One of those songs that really annoyed me back in the day, but now as an adult I can appreciate it. I hear it once in a while. It's pretty cool. Maybe not cool, but worthwhile. Here's Dirty Diana, trying to relive his glory of hiring Eddie Van Halen for Beat It. He hired Steve Stevens, Billy Idol's guitarist, for that one. And this is Stranger in Moscow, which I think is the final Michael Jackson 45 to ever get pressed. Moving on to the rest of the family, here's Jermaine's Dynamite. I think it's Love, but my record was scratched, so again, it goes in that other box with the non-record picture sleeve box. Here's a song he did with Pia Zadora, When the Rain Begins to Fall. Travolta And Jamie Lee Curtis, closest thing to perfect from the Perfect movie. Janet, looking all different strokesy right there. Really cute picture. That's Young Love. And same smile, different background for Come Give Your Love to Me. This is before she hooked up with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. This is actually produced by Foster Silvers. Don't Stand Another Chance. That's one of the rarest Janet picture sleeves you're ever going to start looking for. Produced by Marlon Jackson. Now here's an interesting little factoid about her Control singles. Every Control single went to a different part of the top 5. What Have You Done For Me Lately, the debut single, went to number 4. Miss Jackson, If You're Nasty, went to number 3. We're talking Hot 100 pop charts here. When I Think of You went to number 1. Try to do that consecutive shot video. Went to number 1. Control went to number 5 on the pop charts. And I want to find a replacement sleeve because I must have, the top must have been so frayed that I just cut it because it was just falling apart. Gotta find a replacement sleeve. And here's Janet Jackson's Let's Wait a While. This one went to number 2. So she had each single. And by the way, you want to hear some craziness on this track? Look at that link on America and you'll know where they got that song from. It's almost a direct rip. Unbelievable. Daisy, I think the name of the track is, but you won't believe it. Here we go. The coolest Janet Jackson video of all time. And the picture sleeve is pretty rare. It's not completely rare, but it's pretty rare. That's why I got 2. This is Freeez, UK dance band, I.O.U. Here's Miss You Much. She does that weird thing with her fingers. I don't know why they don't have a picture sleeve ready for her when her next album comes out. That's crazy. And the 45 went the way of the dinosaur soon after that. Here's Latoya Jackson's Heart Don't Lie. You may have seen Latoya recently on Celebrity Apprentice, I think it was. Yep. Reeby. Sister Reeby, Centipede. An oft-sampled beat. She had potential. I don't know why she didn't keep going. But then if you heard Plaything, you might disagree. Yep. UK freestyle, but really a breakdancing hit. Here's High on Your Love... Hang on. High on Your Love Suite. I love that sleeve, so I keep it in special plastic. Keep it safe. Here's Give It To Me Baby with Super Freak, one of those Motown yesteryear double-sided singles. I see the regular issues of both singles all the time, but it just seems like a waste of money to buy something you already have, but I'll probably get them eventually. There's Lucy's Rap featuring Roxanne Shante. You know you like that record. Sexual Love Affair. You know you like it. Sexual Love Affair. Getting down to the end of respectability there. Starting to hide his face a little bit. And here's one of the rarest picture sleeves ever. This Magic Moment. Rick James from Rock Rhythm and Blues. Yes, Rock Rhythm and Blues. Pretty cool. Trouble in Paradise. Al Jarreau is up next. Pretty cool sleeve there. We're in This Love Together. I have Moonlighting, but that's in my pop culture box with the TV shows. Breaking Away on the back. This is a back-to-back hits with We're in This Love Together. And what do we got? Grace Jones is next. This is Slave to the Rhythm by Grace Jones. Not the right sleeve, but it's close. It's EMI Manhattan. Great sleeve for I'm Not Perfect, but I'm Perfect for You. Who doesn't love Grace Jones? So cool. Some people just transcend cool, and she is one of those people. Mama Used to Say by Junior. What a classic that is. If you don't know that, all you kids out there, go look it up. That is a classic, like, playground jam. It's so great. Here's Give It Up. One of the better singles ever recorded by Casey after he dropped the Sunshine Band. They use it in advertisements a lot now these days. Here's Johnny Kemp's Birthday Suit. His one big pop hit. It's got the instrumental on the flip. Here we go. I'm Every Woman. Again, 1978 single, but you know, I keep it with the 80s since most of my Chaka songs are 80s. Here's Sweet Thing. Rufus featuring Chaka Khan. Here's Clouds. Chaka solo. Very cool. Extra sleeve in mint condition. Now this one doesn't say Rufus and Chaka Khan, it says Rufus and Chaka. On MCA this time. And here is Rufus and Chaka Khan's Ain't Nobody in a UK picture sleeve. It's got a little like coffee stain on it, or it's probably tea actually. But I had to have some kind of picture sleeve because I love that song so much. Here's a Sweet Thing with Ain't Nobody on the back. It's not a back-to-back hit series, but it's definitely a reissue. Oh, it's live. I think it's live actually. Yeah, because the back-to-back hit series has 1 Million Kisses on the back. So yeah, I love that song. I would buy 20 more copies of it if there were 20 more at my fingertips. Here's I Feel For You, featuring the uncredited Grandmaster Melly Mel. Not listed anywhere. Maybe he chose to take his name off, I don't know. Here is This Is My Night by Chaka Khan. On that later album. No, it's from I Feel For You, I'm sorry. Here we go, classic Crush Groove stuff right there. Can't Stop the Street. Wow. Very cool. Graffiti cover. Kinda like it. Extra sleeve, of course. Just the same. Oh! Yeah! I know you don't like the JT Kool the Gang as much as the old, but this is classic. Here's Own the Night from Miami Vice. That first album had a lot of hits on it. They definitely knew what they were doing when they put that album together. Here's Through the Fire. Of course, Kanye's coming into his own. Produced by David Foster. Great track. Here's Love of a Lifetime. And here's Tight Fit. The other single from Destiny. Come on, Chaka, show us your beautiful face. Next up is Kid Creole and the Coconuts. There But For the Grace of God Go I is the picture sleeve. It's a hard cover, but I do believe it is still American. Oh no, maybe not. Canadian? I don't know. But it doesn't have the small hole. I'm not sure where it's from. Here's a Kid Creole and the Coconuts picture disc. This one is for Annie, I'm Not Your Daddy. Pretty cool looking. It's a Wonderful Thing, baby. More Kid Creole on Sire this time. And of course the big hit Endicott. Who doesn't like Endicott? Endicott is a classic. Love that song. Here we go. Woo! What a joint this is. This is Love Come Down by Evelyn King. No champagne on that one, just Evelyn King. Evelyn Champagne King for your personal touch. There she is. I don't remember her looking like that, but that's her picture. Here's Climax's I Miss You. It's one of the personal jokes between me and Paula's. Yeah, I write I miss you like Climax, and now it's just been shortened to I could just text her Climax and she knows what that means. I'd still say yes. Cute little video of them in like a loft somewhere. I like that video. Here's Man Size Love from Running Scared. Gregory Hines and Billy Crystal movie. Classic Climax right there. Gladys Knight and the Pips. My Time. All the clocks. There's D-Train. Classic. When I was at Tropicalia in Furs, he played me a record that he swears that they stole this from. It was like an old Spanish language record. Look into that, let me know. I gotta call Joel from Tropicalia and get the details. Maybe you can call his store and find out. Alright, Gladys Knight and the Pips, Save the Overtime for Me. White label promo record. Here's Love Overboard. Love that song. Here's Kool The Gang. This is Get Down On It with Summer Madness on the back. I think I got this at A.O.U one time. UK pressing. Celebration on Delight. Joanna on Delight. Here's the UK pressing of Misled, song that was just on. Now, take a look at that box. Same one, UK, but the dance mix with the original version on the flip, which you can see right there. Pretty cool. I like it. Here's Fresh. Not sure what they were doing with that artwork. Cherish. Victory. I don't mind letting this video run longer than 15 minutes because I find it daunting to find a video over 15 minutes. But if you like this sort of thing, you're either gonna watch it or you're not. There's Holiday. So if you're really into vinyl, you'll sit and watch it for a half hour. But if you're not, you're probably not gonna watch it. Here, this one has the jukebox tag. It's easier to read than the record anyway. That's Love, Need and Want You, which was used famously by Outkast on Ghetto Music. Here's Stir It Up. Love that song. Again, talk about great soundtracks. The Beverly Hills Cop soundtrack was crazy. Keith Forsey production. And there's New Attitude. Again, there's Eddie. Classic Beverly Hills Cop songs right there. And I guess she was into the soundtracks there. Just the Facts, ma'am. From Dragnet, one of the rarer picture sleeves you're ever going to have to look for in Patty's case. What else we got? Attack of the Name Game by Stacy Lattisaw. Reminiscent of Jam On It, really. Classic stuff right there. There's Stacy. Nailing it to the wall. So many white girls look like this if they grew up in urban neighborhoods. I think she was a white girl. She looks very light skinned if she wasn't a white girl. And Fantastic Voyage on Solar. Sound of Los Angeles Recordings. Here you go. I Want to Hold Your Hand. Also by Lakeside. They got some picture sleeve love this time. A little magic carpet action. Latin Rascals. Their version of Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood. Don't really know that song very well. But I know Latin Rascal production. Here's Miracles, Stacy Lattisaw. I guess that was misfiled. I don't know, I'll fix it later. Here's Levert, Casanova. And last but not least, Hanging on a String by Loose Ends. Alright guys, I'll see you next episode. Later.